So, yeah, that's probably all the summoning spells that we can get for now. Let's go do the one in Florida. Oh, that's the one with the freaking schools. I remember this one. Probably a good idea there, Sky. Check when those are. Alrighty. Hi.
What's the meaning of this? Everyone knows that rice porridge is the only way to properly wrap up a meal.
I understand your frustration, ma'am. That said, I've never seen someone have rice porridge to wrap up a meal of fried rice.
Oh, Prima! Hasn't anyone ever taught you to think outside the... You! Yes, you there!
Oh, no, I'm not...
Yes! Let's zip those lips, shall we? I think we all know what I'm thinking. You do, don't you, dear?
Yes, ma'am. Miss Lee, you have just been named as Florum's Interim Superintendent of Education. Congratulations.
Here we go again.
It's an honor.
Superintendent Lee.
Your task is to decide whether the new academy set to open in Florum should be coeducational or not. The supporters of a coeducational school are led by Mr. Sweaty Tracksuit and his patron, one Barris Lair. The opposition is led by Ms. Rhea Veeling, with the support of Einheria Venus. Both sides are quite passionate about their positions. The side you oppose will likely use force in an effort to change your mind. See that you are fully prepared, then come to the Western Hidden Village in the Twilight Ruins to render your final decision.
Just as annoyingly organized as ever. You have everything planned to a T, don't you?
You're too kind.
We'll be taking our leave then. Oh, don't worry. I know you can do this. I believe in you. Come along, Prima. We're off to the Twilight Ruins.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, some of the names in this game. Revealing, huh? Do we just go straight to the ruins? Wait, am I healed up? After that last thing. Hold on. Do I need some health? Yeah, I do. I do, actually. Let's see here. Into the inn. Into the inn we go. We just go right to the ruins and go get the Valkyrie asterisk, I believe it is, for this next quest. The last time we got the monk because, you know, we've been using Phoenix Flight a whole lot, and that's what I needed it for. Wait, there's another quest there? Oh, but the one's appeared over here, so that must be the thing. At least. At least there's that Sky. Yeah, last time wait, is this a different one? Oh, maybe it is the right one. We're in the ruins. Okay, 300% speed. Whee! Away we go. Yeah, last time I got the freaking monk asterisk, despite the fact that the decision for the quest itself went against my morals. Just because I needed the freaking monk asterisk. You know. I needed the freaking thing. Wait, what do I do? How do I get over there? Oh, like this. Thank goodness I can turn up the emulator speed to make this far less tedious than the original. Considering we can just kind of zoom through at ultra speed. Whee! Away we go. Oh, there's a chest here, apparently. Oh, it's a regular chest. It's not even a locked one. Whoops. Don't know where the second German one is. So that could be a bit scary then. Freaking becomes a little bit hard to control at ultra speed sometimes. But apart from that, everything's AO good. I don't know why I hit that one there. Hate this MacBook. Oh, Mac. I have some problems with Windows, but I have even more problems with Mac. One of my biggest problems with Windows, though, is, on my computer at least, it likes to crash when I open video files. More specifically, when I backtrack them. Like, I saw something and then I pulled, like, the little thing on the timeline back. a little bit just to like rewatch it. Like I was watching back a 10-second clip I made yesterday and it crashed my computer. I kid you not. I've never had that happen with any of my previous computers before, so maybe it's just a thing with like this computer in specific for some reason. But like my entire computer freezes. I can't even open Task Manager. I can't even Control Shift Escape or anything like that. It just completely freezes and I have to hold down the power button. And then everything that I had open, and I keep a lot of things open. Anybody that's seen my desktop knows this, that I keep a lot of things open at once. Yeah, I have to restart my computer by holding down the power button, and then I gotta open everything again. And so because it restarted yesterday, I still don't have everything open again because I usually start opening everything that I like to have open over the course of several days. So, you know, let's actually restart before we watch the story 10 cutscene. I keep a lot of things open, relatable. Yeah, I keep a lot of things running. Like, I typically have like 15 tabs of Firefox, probably across 2 windows. I have Discord open. Sometimes I'll have OBS open depending on what I'm doing. I'll have either 1 or 2 instances of my video editing software open. I'll usually have my photo editing software open. I'll have Steam open. I'll usually have about like 10 File Explorer things open. About 3 to 4 notepads, which just contain like the tags of like my YouTube video content. As you can see, I'm pulling up here briefly. I have Stream Labels open. I have Paint open for when I'm making my thumbnails, where I'll like alt print screen to get like the part of a video. Like for example, if I wanted this as a thumbnail, I'd alt print screen, then I open Paint, and then like this was from the freaking crew battle earlier, the VGLS one. Like if I go to my desktop only, like this was earlier from the VGLS stream, for example. Like I decided that on my thumbnail. Boopity bop, bam, save it, and then I put it in my video editing software and turn it into a thumbnail that I can actually use. So I keep Paint open because of that. There's Stream Labels. I'll usually have my Emulator open, and yeah, that's the basic stuff. Sometimes I'll have other things open too. But yeah, 3 open windows open on Opera on your Mac, and each has like 20 tabs. Yeah, for my computer, when I have a whole bunch of tabs open, it starts to lag, and it's like, oh come on, I just want tabs.
So, Idia, I understand you studied the sword with Einherja. But what about this Barris person? He's from Eternia too, we?
Yeah, how many years ago was it when we first met? I remember it was just after I joined Master's school. That winter, Eternia was full of talk of an abominable snowman. Supposedly it was prowling the western corridor and ambushing unwary travelers. So I decided to go and deal with it myself.
How old were you then?
10? 12? Old enough to handle a sword, I can say that.
What? Nobody tried to stop you?
Sure, they tried, but I was having none of it. I even convinced Alternus to come with me.
Convinced? Or forced?
Anyway, we headed straight for the western corridor. But Einherja caught us before we got there. She'd been sent to bring me back. Alternus tried to help me get away, but Einherja got the jump on him, and my little game was over. Oh, you should have heard me whine. Einherja couldn't wait to get me back to town. But after all the running around and chasing, we were pretty exhausted, all 3 of us. That's when the blizzard hit. The world turned white. We could barely see, and then a giant figure slowly emerged.
The abominable snowman!
He knocked out Einherja before she knew what hit her. Alternus moved to protect me, but soon he too was on the ground, unconscious. Then it was my turn. I don't know how much time passed. I awoke inside a cave, warmed by a small campfire. When I looked around me, I saw Einherja on the ground, and also Alternus, battered and beaten. Then I heard the thud of heavy footsteps, and a giant shadow loomed across the cave wall.
The abominable snowman!
I knew it had come to eat us, but I didn't even have the strength to stand. I trembled in terror as the giant slowly turned and bared its gruesome fangs at me.
Yikes!
Then, I passed out again. Several days later, I was kneeling on the floor in fencing class, getting a real dressing down from Master. Father had already given me a spanking I wouldn't soon forget. It still stings just thinking about it.
Wow, so, you made it out alive.
Well, obviously. Otherwise I wouldn't be here telling you the story, would I?
Well, so, what happened to the, abominable snowman? Let me guess. It was actually Barris, right? What? What? Barris was the abominable snowman?
Don't be silly. Sir Heinkel had ordered Barris to chase the monster away.
Whew, that's a relief. But there really was an abominable snowman?
Kind of. As it turned out, it was just an ice golem that had escaped captivity. It had knocked us out before we could get a good look at it. But Barris showed up and drove it off before it could do any real damage.
Huh, then after, in the cave...
It was Barris who carried us there, to keep us warm and treat our wounds.
So the second time you passed out, that was Barris?
Yeah, that really cheesed him off. I just grinned at you and you conked out like I was some hulking beast, he said. I guess it hurt his feelings or something. Maybe he's more sensitive than he looks. Every time he saw me, every time, he'd bring up how I fainted at the sight of him. Anyway, he and Alternus ended up as good friends. And Einherja joined Master's school to study the spear. I guess you could say it was the abominable snowman who brought us all together. Anyhow, those two are impossible to talk to. Stubborn as behemoths, the both of them.
What was it they say? Birds of a feather?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
I love Story Tent, man. Story Tent is such a nice little break, huh? Alrighty, okay, time to go get this other asterisk.
Yes! This vase is a pristine specimen of Golden Era Twilight porcelain.
Isn't that a mustard jar from a local alehouse?
Yes. At a glance, it does appear that way. But we cannot discount the possibility that it is a priceless artifact. Mark it down.
Yes, ma'am.
Really, though, just how long does she intend to keep me waiting?
And who might that be, ma'am?
That idiot girl! Hasn't she made a decision yet? While I could continue to expound on the wonders of Luxembourg's cultural heritage sites, I do have other important tasks on my plate.
Indeed, ma'am. If you could just wait another 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Excuse me?
Well, it certainly took you long enough. We've been waiting, you know. Now zip those lips, no chit-chat. Tell me, Superintendent, what is your opinion of the situation? Come! Shall we separate boys and girls in the new school or not? Let's have it out of you, no dawdling.
Well, you see,
Enough waffling! Are you trying to vex me, you vexing vixen? Can't you make a simple decision?
Hang in there, Idia. Take as much time as you need, Idia. After all, your choice is probably going to drag us into a battle against the losing faction.
Believe me, I know.
Yeah, that one.
The new school in Florum should be co-educational.
And your reasons,
Florum has finally recognized the equality of the sexes and been reborn as a nation where men and women live together in harmony. Tradition is all well and good, but even the Sacred Flower Festival has changed. Why shouldn't schools be any different?
Yes, of course. And I see that you've joined us as well. Superintendent Lee here has stated her opinion. Do you have any objections? You do, don't you? A whole heap of them,
Yes, a whole heap indeed. I cannot accept the superintendent's hasty and rash decision.
And why is that?
Of course, men and women are equal. There is no reason why they should not have the same rights under the law. However, Florum has a long and storied history as a nation of women, by women, and for women. A festival is one thing, but to erase all boundaries between men and women in students' daily lives is surely moving too fast.
No, it's the natural way
If
things should
something
be,
is the
but
right
wouldn't.
thing to do, you don't just do it halfway. You have to commit to change.
But too sudden a change will only lead to things spinning out of control. Yes, yes, I see both sides will not waver in their convictions and all that. Very well then. May the strongest woman win.
What? You want us to fight it out?
Tut tut tut. Zip those lips. All these stuffy arguments just drag and drag. Isn't this way quicker? And frankly, more fun.
I accept your challenge.
Einherja!
Alright, defeat Canary and you'll obtain the Valkyrie asterisk.
Prepare yourself, idiot. Holder of the Valkyrie.
Wait, that other lady's fighting too?
Of the Venus Sisters, you stand before Einherja Venus.
What? Also, I turned on my mic there because I really wanted to give input. Like, I usually don't talk during cutscenes, but I really wanted to talk during that last one. Why is this... Ms. Aria Vealing is also fighting, apparently, for some reason. Hey, are you tired? Anyway, on the conversation that we were having in chat during those cutscenes there about guys sometimes being stupid. So in elementary school, during... there was one day that it rained so insanely heavily, and the water level in the playground at this elementary school, like, if this is the ground, it was up to like there. That's like how deep it got, maybe a little bit deeper even. Like, it was completely flooded. I don't know where so much rain came in. I'd never seen rain like that before growing up. Like, that was the most rain I'd ever seen at once growing up. But after it had cleared up and it was like a bright, sunny, nice day outside after that, the playground was still flooded like that. So during a recess, the guys of the class started going on the monkey bars and trying to knock one another into the water. So essentially, they'd be hanging on with their hands and they'd be using their feet to like kick each other or like grab each other with their feet and pull them down to get the other person to like let go of their grip on the monkey bars. So some people wound up going to the water and then like stepping into it, and they're soaked up to like their ankles. There was one guy who fell down and landed on his butt, so he was soaked up to like here in water from this like from this like knee-deep water in the playground there, and was just completely soaked like he had been swimming. It was so hilarious. Oh my goodness, it was so stupid. Oh man, that was so funny to watch though, honestly. It was wacky. Very wacky indeed. You probably participated in the monkey bars fight, honestly. I was like a Tony tugs to this dog, oh my god. Yeah, she's a meanie, but I like to I like to be kind to her despite the fact that she likes to be mean and she hates affection. Like, if I start petting her right now, she'd probably growl at me, like, don't bother me, I'm trying to sleep, I'm tired. Dang it! She left! So the benediction wall went on Idia, meaning that if the boss attacks Idia, the boss is gonna get fully healed. Wow, that sure sucks. Still cute, though. Yeah, my doggy hates affection. Wanna see what happens if I try to pet her? Wanna see how much she'll tense up? Yeah, she's immediately pulling her head like, no, don't bother me. The microphone probably isn't picking it up, but she's not growling, but she's making good noises like, no, bother me, trying to sleep. I don't want to be disturbed. If I start petting her belly, she'll probably get like a really... Yeah, she does. She has a low growl, kind of whine. Yeah, it's funny how much of a thing she likes to be, despite the fact that she comes down to rest and make sure that I get to bed safe. Stuff like that. I like to be when I pet her, but she's the one that's down here, who's trying to keep an eye on me while I stream to make sure that I get to bed safe. So sometimes she likes to be mean on the outside, but she does care about her family at the end of the day. I know she's gonna go back to sleep now that I stopped bothering her. Hello, Peanut Jelly. Welcome back. What game is this? This is Bravely Second, to which there's gonna be another in this series on the Switch later this year. So the first game, Bravely Default, came. Where did Einheria go? Anyway, yeah, the first game came out in like 2014, Bravely Default, I believe, on the 3DS. And then Bravely Second here came out on the 3DS in 2016, which was the sequel. And now, this year, on the Nintendo Switch, a game called Bravely Default 2 is coming out. Which is funny that it's named that, considering this is like the real Bravely Default 2. But whatever, naming conventions. It's called Bravely Default 2, even though it's the third game, because reasons, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so this is a Square Enix game. The first Bravely game was originally meant to be a new Final Fantasy game, but then they decided to make it into its own unique thing. And it's a unique game where you can basically store turns for later and save them up. So these points here, for example, these BP is basically how many turns you have saved up. So if you have 3 BP for, oh my goodness, that's a lot of damage. If you have 3 BP saved up, for example, so you can default to save your turns for later and store an extra BP, or you can brave to spend your BP to use multiple turns at once. So by braving 3 times, for example, I'm now, instead of doing 1 action, doing 3 extra ones, and basically using 4 turns in 1 turn, because I saved up a whole bunch of BP for later. Or if I had 0 BP and I braved 4 times, I'd be down to -4, and then I wouldn't be able to act for like 4 turns because I used my turns early. So it's a very interesting and unique battle system in that way, that it lets you basically choose when you're going to use your turns. Like, I braved a couple times here because I'm going to do something that actually takes a BP. And I also want to resurrect one of my allies here. So it's a very unique and pretty cool battle system, frankly. I quite like it. Also, watching me pet my dog, why is that so cute, even though she, like, growls at me? But how are you doing, Peanut Jelly? How have your streams been? Have you been streaming lately? Also, I've followed you, but I haven't managed to catch one of your streams yet, I don't think. I don't think I've managed to do so yet. Pew pew. Pew pew. Alright, let's revive Magnolia there, is what we do. Ow, rude. No, the benediction wall. No, she got fully healed. Oh, no. This sucks. Alright. Yeah, we need to, oh my goodness. Let's start spamming this move here. Now, I don't think I do normal 1 turn at a time. I build center around doing multiple at once with the skills that I have on. For Magnolia and Idia, at least. Boopy bop. Lots of damage. Should I turn my camera a bit more? Like that. No, it keeps turning because the cord's pulling it. Something like that, I don't know. Something like that, I don't know. I swear, if she hits the benediction a while ago. Yeah, Tiz likes to do that there. Boop, 0 damage. Just finished streaming, but your new neighbor likes to yell and scream, so you haven't been streaming. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. Okay, can I get rid of that wall somehow? Hold on. No. No? Dang it, man. Yeah, that doesn't sound fun there. Anyway, something very unique about this game is spellcraft. Like, you can take a spell and you can craft it in these unique ways. So, wall is inflict effect upon taking damage. So, this spell here, benediction, if I cast it as a benediction wall on the enemy, what that means is anytime I hit the enemy, the unit that hit them gets all their health back instantly. But earlier, I tried to cast a benediction wall on the enemy here as she jumped. So because you didn't have a target here to target over there anymore, he instead cast benediction wall on Idia over here, meaning whenever the boss hits Idia, the boss gets fully healed, which was not where I wanted that to be cast. So let's hope that the boss doesn't hit Idia here, because, you know, that would suck. Don't hit Idia. That is Idia. Benediction wall. Great. Okay, I guess it's not a full heal. It's just a massive heal. Get that benediction wall wear off on Idia already. I don't want a wall that heals my enemy. That is so stupid. Wait, do you still have a wall active? Okay, there's still a wall active on Einherja, apparently. Dang it. I can't believe I'm healing the enemy with my own accidental wall. No, it doesn't have a restore limit. It's based on the spell that you use, and Benediction is always a full heal. For example, Magnolia has 3,476 health, so she's always gaining 3,476 whenever she hits Einherja there. Which is why my Phoenix Flight thing with Tiz works. Phoenix Flight is a move that converts every single one of your HP into damage except for one. Dang it, stupid Benediction wall. It's still active on Idia. Yeah, the wall can be very OP there. So the thing about... Hold on. Let's just heal off of that there. So the thing about Phoenix Flight is it sacrifices all of your HP except for one into damage. But Benediction Wall will restore all of your HP anytime you land an attack. Meaning, look at this. His HP goes down to 1, now it's back. Then his HP goes down to 1, then it's back. Then his HP goes down to 1, then it's back. This is fair and balanced. This is definitely fair and balanced, let me tell you. So, yeah. Tiz spamming Phoenix Flight, which would normally, you know, sentence him to death in normal gameplay, is super OP. It's great. It's fantastic. Oh, dang it, she's doing the freaking thing again. Benediction missed. Can that wall wear off on Idia already so it stops healing the boss? That would be fantastic. I would love that. Is the wall worn off? Oh, it is. She even targeted Idia. Okay, the boss isn't getting any more heals. You get no more heals here. Ooh, we can do this kind of stuff. Sure, I can cast this as a freaking mist. Oh, that's awesome. Let's see here. Yeah, totally not OP or unfair or anything. The build in Bravely Default, in the game before this, was... No, I'm not gonna wall Idia again. No way. The build in Bravely Default used to be Monk and Dark Knight. So it's Monk. You would use Phoenix Flight once to bring your HP down to 0, and then as Dark Knight you would spam Minus Strike, which does damage based on how much HP you have missing. So essentially you'd be doing the same amount of damage as a fully healed Phoenix Flight anyway. And then you essentially just cast the thing on another party member that makes it so that neither side can receive any damage for a couple turns while you heal back up and do it again. So in Bravely Default, you used to spam Phoenix Flight and then do Minus Strike, Minus Strike, Minus Strike. In this game, you don't even have to do that. You can just spam Phoenix Flight because Benediction Wall is a thing. That's fun. Bows wall all your team? No. Like, I can put on an offensive wall. What you can do is you can cast one of these offensive magics as a wall and put it on one of your teammates so that when the enemy hits you, it'll reflect damage back at them. But, you know. Okay, let's put a freaking mist over them. Then you stop mid-sentence because he either forgot what he was gonna say or he saw your message. What, me? Sometimes I just need to collect my thoughts for a hot second. Wait, is the wall still on here? Yeah, it is. The wall is still on Einherja, at least. Benediction Wall is so fair and balanced. Fun and balanced. Wait, I was trying to talk about the builds in Bravely Default compared to this game. So yeah, Bravely Default was Phoenix Flight, Minus Strike, Minus Strike, Minus Strike. This game is just Phoenix Flight, Phoenix Flight, Phoenix Flight, Phoenix Flight. It's great. Okay, the wall is still active, meaning I can spam Phoenix Flight again. Phoenix Flight, a powerful attack that sacrifices own HP. Or does it, when Benediction Wall is in play? Does it now? There goes all his HP. Just kidding, no. And then there goes all his HP. Just kidding. And then there goes all his HP. Nah, bro. And then there goes all his HP. Man, Einherja is on her last legs now. What the heck was that crap? Was that the mist? Did the mist that I cast have that much potency behind it? I mean, let's cast a Benediction Mist on allies so that we get a little bit of a heal every turn, I guess. In the meantime, we can do, like, I don't know, that. You know, Phoenix Flight, Phoenix Flight, Phoenix Flight, Phoenix Flight, aka super OP paired with Benediction Walling. Yes. Yes, absolutely. In Bravely Default, there used to be a move that you could use called Stillness that made it so that both you and the enemy could not deal or receive damage for 2 turns. So what you used to do was Phoenix Flight, minus strike, minus strike, minus strike. So you would still be stuck at 1 HP. But then you cast Stillness with somebody else. So then the enemy can't damage you anyway. And then you have another turn to heal. And then the Stillness wears off. And then you do it again. Phoenix Flight, minus strike, minus strike, minus strike. And then Stillness, and then the enemy can't damage you. And with that build, if you do it properly, you are literally untouchable. It was so dumb. I know that. Like, if you do that correctly, it literally becomes impossible for anything to ever damage you because of Stillness. You just cast it, and it's like, great. What if we just do like this? What if we just use all of the, like, the fancy things? What if we use all of our fancy spells here? Is what we do. And we just, like, wait with everybody else just because we want to see the fancy spells. Or even put it into normal speed. Damage taken in MP. Oh, so this might save her a bit there. Look, we got to see the cool animations of all the summoning spells that we got. Let's see how much damage it does. I mean, it'll deal damage in MP. So she might be saved here. Yeah, then it'll take away her MP instead of her HP. Alright, time for Promethean Fire. That's taking away so much of Yu's MP, but I don't care. I don't care. We're gonna be fancy with our attacks for a little bit. With, like, some of the best animations in the game. How much MP does she have anyway? How much is it doing? Like, what the heck? Because I have no idea how much MP she has. So, I mean... imagine you're spamming spammy bird thingy and benediction wall goes down. That has happened to me a few times already. I haven't been paying close enough attention and the benediction wall has been gone. And Phoenix Light will always leave you with, was that the freaking Dead by Daylight generator activation sound? That's what it sounded like for a second. Anyway, so if you have 1 HP and use Phoenix Light, it does 0 damage. So I've done like Phoenix Light where the first one will deal damage because you still have HP to give. And then like the other ones will just do nothing. Because, wait, is the wall, the wall's gone. The wall is actually gone, speaking of. I need to put the wall back on. Benediction freaking wall. All I hear you, please. Okay, let's move up the speed again. Jeez, how much MP does she have? How much MP does she... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? Well, let's just default here for a hot second. Don't mind me. Ow, rude. Wait! Benediction Wall got cast on Idia! I was... She jumped and Benediction Wall got cast on Idia. I didn't even notice. Oh, you're kidding me. How does she have 3 BP? Let's move my mouse cursor off of there. How much MP does she have? Okay, now a Benediction Wall is on her for sure. No! Come on! She has so much of her HP back again because of stupid Benediction Wall. I can't believe it. Come on, Phoenix Flight. Sacrifice all your HP into damage and heal it all back. Oh my goodness, how much MP does she have? It keeps doing damage to her in MP instead of 8. There we go. Okay, her MP's out now. Stupid. You're dying, Sky. This is probably the stupidest boss battle in the history of the series so far. We're close to 100 parts into this Bravely series across Bravely Default in this game, and this is probably the stupidest boss battle thus far. This stupid Benediction Wall. Oop, 0 damage. Benediction Wall, full heal. No! No! She jumped again! She's gonna hit Idia! No! No, 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 no. Wait, can I replace the wall with another wall? Hold on. Wait, 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 wait. Wait, why can't I do this? Can I only do it so much? Do I have anything that deals damage here? Wait, this is like stillness. For 1 turn, nullify all damage to allies and enemies. Wait a hot second. Let's do it. Calm. Will that save me from damage? Calm. No damage. 0 damage. Oh, she didn't even hit Idia, so it won't activate the wall. We can do it this turn. We can do it this turn. Hold on. Okay, she still has the... Wait a second. What did I do with Idia? Okay, there we go. Okay. Alright, spam Phoenix Flight. We should be able to do it this turn, as long as if she attacks first and hits Idia with a Benediction Wall, I will be so mad. Okay, we're attacking first. Unless she attacks before, like, Idia or something. Unless Magnolia does it on her own. Okay, I don't think Magnolia will be able to on her own. Oh? I swear, if Einherja acts right... Okay, phew.
Forgive me, my sisters.
Why is it that when she jumps and you can no longer cast Benediction Wall on her, he's like, oh, it'd be a good idea to cast Benediction Wall on one of my own allies? That seems like a good idea. Let's just give the enemy a way to heal 9,999 HP every single turn they hit that ally. Seems like a great idea. Thanks, you. Freaking fantastic. My goodness. Alright, we got Valkyrie there. Launches hit and run leaping attacks. Skill at powerful PP attacks, favor spirit, speciality soulmates, job command, acrobatics. Cool. Yeah, he was a bit confused. He was like, where'd my target go? Let's cast Benediction Wall on Idia. That's a good idea.
You've grown strong. We will leave this place. Dry those tears. There are still a great many things you can do for this nation. Let us find another cause together. I will always stand by your side, Rhoda. Ryla?
Revealing.
Right. Now, farewell, Idia.
Wasn't that...
Your opponent, yes. Or your former opponent. We've just ruled in favor of your co-education proposal.
Truly? But Miss Vealing will also be teaching at the new school, won't she?
Yes, naturally. She's a perfectly capable teacher, after all. We would not exclude her due to petty politics.
Why, that's wonderful. To tell you the truth, I've always considered her awfully...
Yes, I could tell it at a glance. Now zip those lips. Hurry and go running after her. Run. You might still win her heart. Yes, I believe in you. Now off you go.
Yes, ma'am!
What's the matter, Idia?
I don't know. This just kind of brought it home, you know? There are so many sides to every story.
Yes. How much you've learned. Why, my naming you superintendent was clearly a stroke of genius.
Superintendent, huh? Moving up in the world, aren't we, Idia? To tell the truth, I'm thinking of giving up on the whole bone setter thing myself. Maybe even becoming a teacher or something.
Teaching what exactly? You do know that you need a license to teach, don't you?
A license? Course I got one of those!
You do?
Master Lair is one of the world's foremost martial artists, with certificates in every major fighting style, not to mention a license to teach 22 fields of medicine, including orthodox qigong, chiropractic, acupuncture, moxibustion.
Say what?
Yes. A star instructor like you would surely attract promising students from around the world. What do you say? Worth a try, wouldn't you agree?
I don't know. I did tell Holly to come open a clinic with me. And recruiting students and all? That sounds like a royal pain.
No pain, no gain. What have you ever gained without pain? Nothing, that's what.
That mouth of yours! I think my ears are bleeding! Catch you later, you crazy old lady!
What an odd thing to say! Why, the Chancellor's only 40 years of age, middle-aged, yes, but not old by any stretch of...
Primo! Zip those lips.
that line from Barris, though, it did honestly make me laugh out loud a little bit there. Alright, freaking. Oh, Tiz is 1 HP because he used Phoenix Flight and Benediction while it doesn't heal for the final hit.